Hello everyone, it's Sandra. I hope that you are all doing well as you can, and that you and your loved ones are staying safe and healthy. I am doing a favorites video today, and since I've kind of lost the concept of time, it's not a monthly favorites, it's just stuff that I'm loving right now. I woke up this morning and I said, you know what, I'm gonna pick 10 beauty items that I'm really digging right now, and I'm going to share them with my lovely beauty friends on the internet. So that's what I'm doing. I haven't been wearing makeup every single day. I maybe wear it once or twice a week, and I've just been using those few times a week when I do wear makeup as an opportunity to kind of play around with stuff that I haven't used in a long time. Case in point, today, can't really tell because I picked the most subtle, boring colors on the palette, but I used the Anastasia Modern Renaissance eyeshadow palette today, which I had not touched in a very long time. And then I'm doing a bright pink lip, which again is something that I never do. I was contemplating decluttering this lipstick for a long time just because I rarely wear it, but now I'm glad I kept it around because I put it on today and it has made me feel so good. Even in tough times, if you are a beauty lover, it's nice to kind of have a product to just put on and feel instantly just a little bit better. And so that has been the product for me today. It has brightened my day. It's the Lancome, what's this called? L'Absolu Rouge Drama Matte in the color Rose Lancome. I hate how long product names are getting. I was using this face mist. It's this Youth to the People face mist, and already the brand name is long, Youth to the People. And the name of the mist is like 4 or 5 words long too. I can't even remember it off the top of my head. It's a really good face mist, but I was writing a blog post about that face mist, and then as I was typing it out, I was like, holy moly, this is taking up a whole line just to write the product name. But I digress. Let's talk about the 10 other beauty items that I've really been enjoying this week over the last couple weeks. And for skincare, I have my beloved COSRX Acne Master Patches. What's this called? Another longer product name, the Acne Pimple Master Patch by COSRX. I love these. I've been using these for years. There are so many brands that make similar products now. I like the COSRX ones the most because you get different sizes in the package. You have 3 different sizes because blemishes come in different sizes, so it's nice to be able to kind of pinpoint. And especially now, you know, if you're acne prone and you're not really wearing a lot of makeup, hanging out at home, and you don't want to pick or touch at your face, you don't want to pick those pimples, this is a great thing to just keep on all day long over the pimple to help you not touch them and just help prevent the spread of bacteria on the pimple and to further irritate it. And yeah, I usually use these overnight, but if I'm not wearing makeup during the day and I have a big blemish, putting this on and just leaving it on all day long is a nice way to reduce that inflammation and also prevent me from picking at it. And then another product I've been enjoying is this Ren Overnight Glow Dark Spot Sleeping Cream. It's what I've been using as my evening moisturizer, and I love the way it smells. It smells like creamsicle, just very faint, like an orange creamsicle. I have noticed a bit of brightening, but it's not going to replace something like a hardcore retinol or a strong vitamin C product. I've just been enjoying it just purely as a nighttime moisturizer for me because it's not greasy and it gives my skin a lot of moisture while giving a really beautiful velvety finish to the skin, which I absolutely love because I hate putting on cream, especially if it's a night cream. Those tend to be a bit more heavy. I hate putting on a night cream and just having that like slick layer on my face. I know that some people really love that, and I used to love it too. I used to use face oils and stuff like that. I just don't like that anymore. I don't want a tacky, slick finish on my face. And this just has the most beautiful velvety finish on the skin, and I really love it. In the morning, I wake up and my skin feels very nice and moisturized and balanced. 2 big thumbs up for me. So that's what I've been enjoying. I've also been loving this little lip balm. This is what I've been using overnight, and I love applying a lip mask or a thick lip balm overnight and waking up and still having that layer on top. That's how I feel like it's kind of working. It's really just being a good occlusive and helping prevent my lips from getting even more dry throughout the night. So I've been using the Indeed Labs Hydra Laurent Volumizing Lip Treatment. This has a thicker texture. It's similar to that of a petroleum jelly, Vaseline type of product. It's a little bit softer in texture than something like Glossier Balm.com. It has no scent to it or anything, and it's just been a nice basic lip balm to use at night. I've been digging it. Then I have one nail favorite. I've decided to kind of try and grow my nails out a little bit longer. I have had short nails for several months now, and I just wanted to help give them a little bit of a boost because they were really brittle, really thin, they were peeling a lot, and I have tried so many different nail hardeners, nail strengthening treatments over the years, and the one I always go back to is the old school OPI Nail Envy. Pretty sure there's formaldehyde in it, so make sure if you're using it in a very well ventilated area. Try to not breathe in the toxic fumes. But this works so well at strengthening my nails and helping them grow. This works like no other. So this is the one that I always reach for. They do have a sensitive formula that does not have formaldehyde in it. I have tried that before and I got good results with it, but just not quite as good as the original. So if you are trying to kind of rehab your nails during this time, during lockdown, OPI Nail Envy is the best. A couple of body favorites. I have been into self-tanning again because again, it's one of those things that makes me feel good. My all-time favorite body fake tanning product is the Saint Tropez Bronzing Mousse Express, and it's my favorite because it develops very quickly and you don't have to hang around with the guide color on and be afraid that you're gonna mess up your clothes or mess up your sheets, because you only leave it on for anywhere between 1 to 3 hours, then you shower it off. So that's why I really love this. I usually leave it on for about 2 to 3 hours the first time I do it if I hadn't done it in a long time. And then if I just want to kind of maintain my tan once a week, I just do like a 1 hour application of it. But I love this and it has made me feel so good. I do not use this on my face. I will just go more heavy-handed with a bronzer or use a slightly deeper foundation shade, but this has just been so nice. Just on my body, just a little something. I don't go crazy with it. I only apply it once a week, but it just has made me feel a lot better. And yeah, so I apply it with a tanning mitt. This is amazing. This was a recommendation from my friend Dina. I used to just use the Saint Tropez kind of like spongy looking tanning mitt, and my friend Dina recommended this to me and I have not looked back. I love it. It's from the brand Gaia and it's from Amazon and it's so good. It's really soft. It has a very plush texture and it just spreads the mousse really nice and evenly all over. So I just apply the Saint Tropez mousse all over my body as well as I can, and then I wait. I usually put on loose black clothing for about 1, 2, 3 hours while it develops. Then I hop into the shower and shower off that guide color, and it's awesome. I also love the fact that since you're kind of showering it off, it doesn't stink. Cannot say enough good things about this. It's my favorite. And then since I've been back into a regular self-tanning routine, moisturizing the body regularly is key to maintaining a nice even tan that doesn't get patchy or anything like that. And I have been loving this body lotion. I do not like thick, heavy, gloopy creams. I don't like body butters, and I prefer for daily, day-to-day lotion application, I love a big bottle with a pump like this, just because it just makes it easy for me to remember and to slap it on and then get dressed, and I don't have to worry about feeling slick or greasy or anything like that. So this has been perfect for that. It's the Neutrogena Hydraboost Body Gel Cream. I love the fact that there's actually 2 different versions of this. There's the regular version, and then there's the sensitive version, which is the one that I have, which is unscented. Not that I mind the Neutrogena Hydraboost scent, but I just love the fact that there's an unscented version, because sometimes I don't want my body lotion to smell like anything. I don't want to smell like a fresh ocean breeze, you know? I just want to have a nice moisturized body, and then I can apply perfume if I want to, or I can just, you know, go about my day if I don't want to smell like anything that day. I love the fact that Neutrogena has thought it out, and I think they have unscented versions and all. They have like a body butter, and they have hand cream in this range, and they all have a scented and unscented version. And I wish that more brands did that. That would make me so happy. For fragrance, when I do want to wear it, there have been a few that I've been rotating between. I did a post on my Instagram a couple of weeks ago now about some of my favorite fragrances. This is one of them. This is just the one that I've been enjoying the longest. I've been wearing it a lot for all of March and then for almost all of April now. And it's the Maison Margiela Lazy Sunday perfume. On the bottle, it's described as soft skin and bed linen, but I don't really think it smells like bed linen to me. It does smell clean. It's like a clean white floral scent, but it smells really strongly of lilies. And I personally really like that. It just reminds me, it's just a perfect spring scent. It reminds me of opening the window on a breezy, beautiful, sunny spring day. And you know, maybe there's a field nearby with lots of lilies and the breeze is kind of bringing in that scent into the house. That's kind of like the mental image that goes through my head when I smell this fragrance, which is, it's a very happy fragrance for me. And it's been really nice just kind of putting it on in the morning and being transported. For the last set of beauty products, we're gonna talk about hair. And I've been loving these two new styling products that I've discovered in the last 2.5 months. I adore them. And I use them in similar ways depending on whether or not I'm heat styling my hair. So if I'm heat styling my hair, I use this. This is the Kerastase Cicaplasm. I think that's how you say it. It's from the Blonde Absolute range, and it's a range designed for people with blonde highlighted hair. I do have quite a bit of highlights in my hair, and this is supposed to kind of help maintain the color and tone of your highlights as well as protect your hair from UV rays and from heat damage. It's been really nice. So this is what I've been using as kind of like my heat protectant product on damp hair if I'm about to blow dry my hair. If I'm just letting my hair air dry, I've been using this. And I mentioned this in my last Empties and New Products video. This is something that my hairstylist recommended to me. I love this so much. It's the Davina's Momo Hair Potion. If I'm having a really dry hair day, I actually just use both of these together. This does not have any heat protection in it, but it's just super, super smoothing and moisturizing without weighing my hair down. So if you have really fine, thin hair that is prone to getting frizzy, if you have a lot of flyaways and you just want help taming your hair, moisturizing your hair, but you don't want your hair to be weighed down, this is awesome. I also love this because it doesn't weigh my hair down. So shout out to these two products because I've been so happy with my hair lately. Oh my gosh. Obviously it's hard to tell because today my hair is in a ponytail, but I have not gotten so many compliments on my hair in all the years I've been on the internet. Every time I post a picture on Instagram or on Insta stories or even in my last few videos, I've been getting so many comments and so many nice compliments about my hair. And I mean, I'm not, you know, doing anything different in terms of technique, but I am using these new products and they've been doing good things for me. So for that, I'm really grateful. And then the last thing I want to talk about is this Root Touch-Up Powder. I also really love the Color Wow one. This is the Clairol one. I find them to be really similar. And it's just nice if, you know, if I wake up one day and my gray hairs bother me, I will just kind of use this. It's basically eyeshadow that you just use to help cover up the grays a little bit. And yeah, it does the job. I mean, obviously it's not the most long-lasting method because next time you wash your hair, it will wash out. And you also have to be really careful because if you're somebody that scratches your head a lot, you will end up getting like brown, dark brown eyeshadow residue in your nails. So if you are using a product like this, don't touch your hair, don't scratch your scalp because it will be really messy. But yeah, I really like this. It's very comparable to the Color Wow Root Touch-Up Powder, which I also have. This is just the dark brown one that I like to use in my roots. I have a light brown color in the Color Wow that I use just on the portion. Well, it was more suitable for me when I had more blonde in my hair, but that one was really good just to kind of help smooth the border between like where my natural roots would come and then my highlights would come. It would just help blend that out a bit. But yeah, this is really nice. There's so many brands that have Root Touch-Up products out right now. I saw that Oribe came out with a Root Touch-Up Spray. I've tried the spray products, but I prefer the powders just because you get more control. And if you do have a lot of grays, don't expect this to give you 100% coverage. I would say this gives about like 65% coverage, but for me personally, it's enough. It just kind of like masks it enough so that I'm not bothered by it. So those are all the beauty products that I've been into. I also have some non-beauty favorites that I'm going to just throw in and mention really quick in case you are interested. The first thing is a bralette, which I'm wearing right now, so I'm not going to flash you and show you, but I will put a picture of it on the screen. It's the Spanx Bralleluja bralette. Are we still wearing bras during lockdown? I like to have a little something. This is so nice and it's so comfortable. It doesn't have any underwire, but it still gives me a bit of support. For sizing reference, I'm a 34C and I wear the size medium in this, and I absolutely love it. It's super, super comfortable and I can wear it all day. And then the other fashion favorite has been, what else? A pair of sweatpants, and I have them here. These purple sweatpants by the brand Entire World. I actually bought these last year. I bought them, they had a Black Friday sale where they had like a 30% to 40% off sale on a lot of their colorful sweatpants, and that's when I bought these, and I bought a yellow pair, and I love them. I'm usually, you know, the Grim Reaper. I usually love all black, all dark gray, everything, but let me tell you, it's just been so nice to inject a little bit of color and brightness in the day. Just putting this on with a black t-shirt or a white t-shirt, and it's just been a little mood booster. So I've been really into these. I think that they are sold out now. They might restock. They're still on the website at full price now, unfortunately. But if you are looking for a nice pair of sweatpants in a fun color range, check out Entire World because they have really cute sweatpants and a lot of different colorways. They have matching sweatshirts as well if you want to go the sweatsuit route, but they're 100% organic cotton and I am a size extra small. So that is my sweatpant favorite. They are high-waisted, which is nice, and they do have a little string where you can adjust the waist, but I like that the tie is on the inside, so they're not like hanging out all the time, which is great. So big fan of those. I have one particular podcast episode that I want to recommend, and it's from one of my personal all-time favorite podcasts. It's called Reply All, and there's one recent episode in particular that I think that all of you would enjoy, and it's called The Case of the Missing Hit. It's the story of this guy that had this rock song from the 90s stuck in his head, and he just couldn't find it anywhere on the internet. So he kind of called up the guys that host the podcast. Can you guys help me find this song? The song has been stuck in my head for days. Am I imagining it? Is it a real song? I just really need help finding this song. So the episode kind of goes over the journey of trying to find this one-hit wonder from the 90s, and it's such a fun episode. Oh my god, I loved it so much. So that's a recommendation for me. And then for books, I did finish a couple of books that I really enjoyed over the last couple of months. The most recent being the book Maybe You Should Talk to Someone by Laurie Gottlieb. And I think if you're somebody that's, I don't know, if you're really curious about the way like the human mind and emotion and therapy and the way we cope with things, and it just kind of covers so many of those topics in a way it's still funny sometimes, it's really touching and emotional at times. It's kind of like the perfect package. It's a book written by a therapist, and it's kind of documenting her own personal struggles, her relationship with her therapist, her relationship with her patients, and it's just really, really, really good. It was such a good read. Highly recommend. For a more lighthearted chick flick type of book, I really liked Evie Drake Starts Over. It's the story of a woman that has recently decided to separate from her husband, and just kind of her navigating life on her own, and it sounds like it's sad, but it's not. It's a good book. And then I also finished Educated by Tara Westover, which I think it was like one of the top best-selling books of either last year or the year before that. I don't remember exactly when it launched, but it was recommended to me by so many people, and I finally got the chance to read it at the beginning of the year, and it's still on my mind. Again, it's one of the best books that I read. It's so powerful, and it is a lot darker than I thought it would be, which I actually enjoyed. I mean, there's just so much depth to her story, and it's very, 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 very good. So those are the 3 book favorites that I've really enjoyed. Next, I'm gonna do some fiction because I like to alternate. I like to do nonfiction, fiction. I like to escape, in and out of the real world. And next, I'm going to read The Song of Achilles, which I'm also really excited about. So that's it. That's what's going on with me. Let me know what you're reading. Let me know what you're listening to. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.